right, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? I have my moon shirt on today that I cut up. What y'all doing? What up? What y'all doing today? What up, y'all? I got my headset in, so let me know if you can't hear me. Let me know if you can't hear me. What up, y'all? This is your Divine Soul Empress. What up, y'all? Hey, what we doing today? Hey, what we doing today? Sorry, y'all. I had to bust out on a song. What up? Good morning. Good morning. How are you? All right, y'all. Thank you for the likes. Yes, send me some likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all are dope. So I don't know if y'all were on yesterday, but today I said that I would do a love collective. I think I might do one today and one tonight. I say that, but I can't guarantee it, but I will try my best because some people last night were like, oh, I work during the day, which, hey, gotta do what you gotta do, right? Um, what up? Thank you for the likes, y'all. So, what are we talking about? So, we'll do a love collective today, y'all. I'm just shuffling, and I'll do another one tonight. And then tomorrow I do minis. Then tomorrow I do minis, right? All right, y'all. What up? So we have for sure I will use today the Twin Flame Journey Oracle and the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. We're gonna do a love collective reading. Let's see. And what else am I gonna use? I got the Modern Witch Tarot. Yeah, I got this as a gift the other day. Hey, it was dope. Uh with the King of Cups. Yesterday we got the King of Pentacles. Today we got the King of Cups. All right, I got a couple of decks, y'all. Thank you. We're gonna do so this is gonna be a love collective reading. What up, y'all? Thanks for joining. So we're gonna get the energy of the connection. All right. So I was trying to figure out what I was gonna do and what cards I was gonna use, and to make sure I have them. But I have a couple of message cards. If y'all, I just posted this morning messages from your divine counterparts. So those are the message cards. Then I have the little ones, messages from the heart. So I think I'm going to use those. All right. So let's get some information about what's going on in the collective, right? Ooh, excuse me. All right. Let's see. Thank y'all for joining. Y'all are dope. Bianca, will Brandon come back for a relationship? Yeah, but probably not when you want. Or stick around and listen to the release attachments. Look at that. Release attachments. Or stick around and listen to the Love Collective because that's what I'm doing, right? And you gotta be a follower to get a reading from me. I do free readings on, well, let me rephrase that because I did yesterday. I went live yesterday. Stop looking for love and it'll find you. Thank you for following me, y'all. Oh, look at that. And the answer is yes. You probably already found love. You just aren't together at the moment. All right. So this is the start of the Love Collective, right? So I always get the energy of the connection, what's going on, kind of what the energy of everything is, and then we do collective, then we do our person, and then we do the connection, right? All right, so we're getting the energy. Hey, Lisa, thanks for joining, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see what cards come out, right? This is the Love Collective, by the way. All right, let's see what's going on. Thank y'all for joining. What up, everybody? Hey, good morning. Hey, James, what up? All right, we have Door to Value. So far we have the Man Holding a Heart, Door to Value. And this is the energy of the connection. I know, right? Oh, thank you. Hey, what up? What up? And we have appreciation. All right. So we are getting Some insight going on, right? All right. So we got the energy of the situation. We have man holding a heart. We have Jordan Value. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Y'all are dope. I appreciate it. Y'all are dope. Give me those likes, y'all. We have Jordan Value and we have appreciation. So this is the energy of the connection right now. Usually I go collective, your person, and then the connection itself. So collectively, we are definitely thinking about our divine masculines, our divine feminines, but the person could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is someone that you care for a lot, someone that you hey, this is someone that you care for a lot, somebody that you've been thinking about, somebody that has a piece of your heart, right? The collective's person has been thinking about their value, right? They've been thinking about boundaries, especially if they're in a situation with other people. This could be a third party situation where they have a baby mother, baby father, things like that. Even if they're not in that situation and you guys are together, they are definitely understanding what their worth is. You could be seeing 999. There's certain cycles that have to end in your life. And then we have the four here. There could be a deceased loved one around you, but you have everything that you need to unlock the door to happiness. And I feel like the collective's person is raising their vibration. Right, because you was trying to force. Look at how you already caught. We just talked yesterday. How you already calling him stubborn today? How you already calling him stuff? And I was just about to say too, look at your person gaining that worth. He knows his worth, right? He's trying to come back towards you because he knows that he is this man holding a heart, right? But you know, he also knows that he has to come right this time, right? So don't push him. That's why you're just supposed to let it flow. You're supposed to let it flow. Do not do, you're supposed to give, like, you're supposed to let them know how you feel and then let them decide what they want to do with it, right? Thank you guys. It's 11:11. So that might be relevant. Some of y'all might be seeing 111 or 11:11. That could be relevant to your situation. That also lets you know that you've met your divine counterpart or your divine counterpart is thinking of you, right? Connection wise, both of you are wanting, both the collective and their person are wanting to restore the connection. They just don't know how to go about it. It's like, and this is interesting because it's continuing from last week where collectively your person has, right, 11:11. Collective's person is definitely starting to understand their worth and their value, right? So they're no longer settling for less than they deserve. If they're in 30 party situations, they are understanding their worth. They are taking their power back if it's just them, even if they're with you, right? Um, even if right, even if they're with you at this time, they are trying to um figure out the best way to stand in their authority. I don't want to say authority because that seems like it's control, right? um there you go. You came along right at the right time, right? This is a love collective. And so, ooh, Joe, it's interesting. Got a question? Resonate? Sounds familiar, right? All right. So, your person is trying to figure out how to come back towards you, how to stand in their power, in their truth without causing a lot of problems, right? All right. So we have storm warning at the bottom of the deck, though. So things are happening, things are shifting. It's time for you to stay strong. If you and this person are in no contact, this person is definitely thinking about you. It's time for you to stay strong. Some of you guys could be Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Some of your the collective person. Some of you guys could be dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Um, Okay, okay. Well, if you want to vibe and he wants to tell you what you can and cannot do, he's just trying to do that because he's trying to see how far he can take the situation, right? Taurus, Capricorns are kind of Capricorns, Taurus, Virgos, they're kind of stubborn. Okay, Joe, hey, Sagittarius, hey. So just be mindful that sometimes too, um, with Tauruses and Sagittarius, it's funny that you guys were there. Um, Sometimes you can mistake attention for love. So be mindful because sometimes you need a lot of attention. And when somebody doesn't give you that attention, you could mistake it as they don't care about you because they're not giving you the attention that you want. That goes for Tauruses. So for your Taurus male or whoever, Leo, gang, gang, for your Taurus person, right? Just be mindful that they like a lot of attention. It doesn't mean anything though, but they do like a lot of attention. So when you don't give them attention, they feel some kind of way, right? All right, so let's get the love energy of the connection, right? So we'll pull from the Arrows of Love Tarot. Oh, well, same thing. Then listen to the Taurus. Taurus is Sagittarius is like a lot of attention, and they like a lot of attention from a lot of different people. It is what it is. Not that it's a bad thing, but it can turn into a bad thing because if you don't give them enough attention, like if you're not sweating them, then they feel like you don't like if you're not constantly being worried about them, then they can feel like you don't care about them. So just be mindful. All right, y'all. Thanks for the follow. Yes, make sure you follow me. My bad. I usually say that. My bad. Like, follow, share. All right. So we have the Two of Choices, the Two of Wands. So the collective needs to make a decision regarding what is truly their wish fulfillment and what makes them happy. Actually, I'm gonna switch this around today. So we're gonna switch this. We're gonna switch this. We're gonna switch these two around too because I feel like the man holding a heart. I feel like this is the collective's person. So again, this could just be gender based. This could also be just energy based because we read the energy here, which is remember the 5D is different than the 3D. The 3D is the material plane. We're humans. The 5D is our higher self, right? That's our intuition. That's where our source information comes in. So you're divine. So essentially, same thing though. This person is thinking about you. They're thinking about they love you, they care for you. And they need to make a decision. This is why I'm saying that this situation is reverse interesting enough because you probably actually put boundaries down because you know your worth now. And I was saying this when I saw this card. So because of that, this relationship is now the divine masculine or the divine masculine energy in the connection or reverse it. Is now understanding your worth and they miss you, right? This is very important because they feel some kind of way because they miss you. He is. He probably is because he does see your worth. He sees your value. You just don't push him away, right? Because you could get afraid. So this person needs to make a decision regarding what will bring them their happiness, their wish fulfillment, their dream come true. They know that this decision has something to do with you. For some of you guys, they have to choose between you and another person, which again, that's their business, right? Even on divine counterparts, people come into your life. It isn't always the easiest and simplest thing, right? So we have the choices that they need to make, and it seems like with the Two of Wands after two wands is three wands. So they already have made their decision, right? And so they're trying to figure out which way to go towards it. Just is what it is. You know what I mean? They're trying to figure out which way to go, what they want, what makes them happiness and makes their dream come true, right? And so, but the funny thing is, the collective person already knows. They know what it is. They just don't know which let's say don't know which direction to take, which path to go, right? They know what they want, but they're afraid to take it because it probably will, considering this is red, we have the root chakra, it's going to probably cause some disruption to their stability, to your stability, to your root chakra, to theirs. That's why fears could be coming up too. You could also have some, and I just saw stability. So the collective is working on gaining stability. They're working on if they set boundaries with this person. They're working on letting this person figure out what they want. Youth of Hearts. They could be flirting. This is a Page of Wands. They are wanting to go. So for some of y'all could be like living it up, like living your best life. You taking trips, you going, you traveling, you doing your thing, or you're about to. And this, for some of y'all, you could be going on dates. You could be dating other people. For some of y'all, you may sing. For some of y'all, you could have like sung a song to your person, or you could have wrote one for them, or they could have sung one to you. Somebody wants to come and date you though, and I feel like somebody's also watching you. Somebody's watching over you too. For some of y'all, the person watching over you is a singer or somebody who used to sing, right? Could be a tower moment, disruption. So you thought everything was copacetic and everything was good, and then bam, that's when it hit, right? So okay. All right, y'all. So, because we got the Justice cards, we got the Tower, the Justice card, and the Ten of Swords. For the collective's person, a lot of what's going on, and for the collective too. So the collective also has to figure out what they want, right? You could have set boundaries with your person, and you could be trying to figure out what direction you want to go in now, because you like know that they want to come towards you, you know that they care about you, you know that they love you, but you said, okay, I need this. They couldn't provide it, so you step back, right? You want to physically move forward, which you are, but at the same time your heart wants to be with them, so it's like a piece of you is constantly waiting, right? Thank you guys for the likes, y'all are dope. Hit that follow button if you resonate this far. All right, so with the collective's person, they were really interested in being with you. You guys could have been dating, and if something happened, you could have been um you guys could have just been like, friends with benefits. There we go. And thank you. What up? Hey, be on point, y'all. So follow me if you don't follow me. All right. So this person wants to be with you. And so you could have ended things with them. That could also be what's triggered. Like, I feel like, and I've said this for the last week or two, the collective's person is going through their awakening, right? So the collective is the one that awakens first. They know that this connection is very spiritual. They may not know what it is. They may not know it's a twin flame, divine connection. They know they're soulmates, kindred spirits. They say things like that, right? The collective person is the one that's like, I know I care about you, but I don't know about that. Or they could be in another situation. So it's like, well, they've lived their life thinking this person over here is my soulmate. So if you're my soulmate, what the hell does that mean, right? And so collectively, the collective's person is waking up to the fact that they know this connection is not like a regular connection. This is something different. And because you may have stepped away from them, because things may have collapsed in your situation, they were able to take time and understand your absence and what it means to them, right? So you got the Justice card and the Ten of Swords. For some of y'all, if your person's in a third party connection, if you're in a third party connection, that could be coming to an end. They could be surprised because um, this person could also be concerned about you guys coming to an end, right? So if you ended your connection with them, you said this is what I need, they weren't able to meet it, so you said, okay, I appreciate it, no love lost, but I have to move forward. This person is devastated over this loss. They're in grief. You could be also as well, even though you know you made the right decision, which is why you're over here pondering what it is that you really want out of life, because you could have spent your time thinking you were going to be with this person, and then when the chips were on the table, things didn't turn out how you thought. So now you've decided to walk away, right? But this person could be ending old situations, especially if this was a third party situation where there was someone else involved. All right, let's get the love energy of the connection at the moment, right? For some of y'all, your person or you is getting a divorce, right? Thank you for the likes, y'all are dope. Make sure y'all follow me if I resonate. Thank you. I'm trying to get up here, y'all. We got the Ten of Pentacles, financial security. I know that's right. So both of you are working towards being financially stable or being independently secure in yourself, so that when this connection comes back around, or when things, whatever happens in your life, you are able to move forward, right? Your person, um, okay. Your person could be concerned about money at the moment. So that may also be, if you guys are in no contact, or you're not talking to each other, that could have something to do with it, right? So make sure that you aren't pressuring this person too much, because I feel like there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. This person is really worried about their financial security because of this divorce, because of this situation. You could be worried about your financial stability because you could be heading towards divorce or breakup or whatever, right? But financial security is big for both counterparts in this situation right now. So essentially, what you both could have, and it's funny because you wouldn't think this, but you could have a love wound that is around money. And so, because of you feeling, due to childhood trauma, a lot of times, if somebody was manipulative of you, but they gave you money, or somebody who was manipulative of you was a provider, like a parent or a caregiver, that person using that money to make up for the things that they did that were traumatic, leads you to attaching money to love in an unhealthy way, right? And so for some of you, this is coming up, but it is showing in different ways with you and your person, right? Your person is like, because they're the divine masculine energy, they are very strong with having material wealth. While you know that everything's going to work out okay, they are afraid of material wealth, and they could have stayed in situations that no longer serve them because of that stability that the material wealth provided, right? So this person is the, ooh, you got the youth of arrows twice. So this person, a page of wands. Somebody wants to come towards you. Your person wants to say something. They're also confronting their demons. I feel like I said again, there's some traveling. So if your person is away from you, they may call to want to come and see you. Or you may want to go, or they may call for you to come see them. They're making a plan, but they're more concerned. I feel like for some of y'all, what y'all didn't know was that this person was creating some sort of plan, but they had to create stability first, and that's what they're working on. Creating that stability so they can come to you in a whole different situation, ready to move forward with you, right? All right, let's see. Oh, we got two more. I just wanted one, but we'll take it. The 10 of Wands. I've been seeing this Master of Keys successful. Look at that. So this person may have came in, acted like they didn't care about you when the situation ended. They could have came in kind of hot, trying to get in your pants. Maybe you guys were separated, then they came back like trying to, and you was like, oh no, that's off the table. They feel like they crashed and burned. For some of y'all, because ooh, and this is gonna be specific. For some of y'all, you may have somebody might have a droid. Their droid may have crashed and burned. I don't know why I got that because my kids got one and it hit a tree. So when I saw this today, I thought about that. So that's going to be Pacific. If you're like, I wonder who this is about. Whoever wrecked a droid, that's who it's about. And the keeper of flames. So this passion is burning very. There's a lot of fire energy. You have the page of wands, the 10 of wands, which is about burdens, and the Queen of Wands. This person is burdened by the thoughts of you. You're burdened by the thoughts of them. Isn't that funny? But they're focusing on their money. They're working very hard to hide their feelings. Their ego is definitely in the way. However, their ego is in the way, However their ego is in the way, um, is 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 your ego's in the way too. So you have to be mindful of that because it's like you're playing off of each other. You're getting triggered. Hey, good morning. Thank you, y'all. Give me them likes and them follows. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope. So you've been blocked. That's because they can't stand to see you right now. But they are definitely thinking about you. Um, like the whole month. You feel some kind of way that it's been a whole month. You said a whole month. You said a whole, what'd you say? That's too long. I know that's right. All right, so let's get into the Twin Flame Oracle so we can get some energy of what's going on right now, what we would like to see. And then we'll do Twin Flame Tarot for the journey ahead, right? All right, so there's a lot of purging going on. Both parties have been purging energies, purging the fears, purging the fears, purging the ideal that they're unworthy of love. Standing up for yourself in this way has definitely caused you to feel empowered. You know that things are very good and they are going great, and and that way you know what's going on um within yourself. Is sorry, I was reading the comments. um I can't, sorry, I can't right now. This is a love collective. This is a love collective, so this is for everyone. So we have, so sorry, what was that? Purging, right? What I was saying, purging the old ideals. Sorry, I was reading stuff. Hey, what up? Hey, y'all saw the crown. What up, Mr. Leo in the house, right? All right, so we have purge. So right now, purging. Sorry, y'all, I got sidetracked. My bad. Purging these ideals of being unworthy, purging this pain, especially if this person is going through a divorce or anything like that. Hey, y'all, what up? Make sure y'all follow me. if you're not a follower, if it resonates, because I see the likes, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so dope. If this person is going through a divorce or a breakup right now, you may not know it. That may also be why things are on silent. That may also be why they don't want you to know. If people have you blocked, that's because they don't want to see you. If they don't want to see you, it's because you make them feel some kind of way. And as soon as I split the deck, hey, we got numbing and we got observing. So this person is observing you, especially if they have a um if you go through the same cycles, because there's something in you that has to change, because essentially he's coming around triggering you and you're allowing that trigger to come up and you're reacting instead of responding. So now you have to identify the trigger, and the trigger is always some sort of love wound that has something to do with abandonment, usually control. The divine feminine energy likes to control. The divine masculine energy spends their time creating control with action, right? The divine feminine energy often tries to create their control with words through manipulation. It is what it is. All right. Without even knowing you're doing that. Without even knowing you're doing that, right? Oh, that's too many. The divine feminine, though, right there on that man holding a heart. So for a lot of you guys, this is soul connection, soulmates. He's a bit of a narcissist. And remember, you're a bit of a narcissist too. So what cycle are you doing? Because every time you try to um, every time you try to that's okay, let them respond. You are, I'm just saying, you a little narcissist too, it's all right. Everybody's a little narcissist. All right, so we have the dark night of the soul and the tribe. Yeah, what did I say? This person is going through, and also the collective. You guys may understand that this person is your person. You may have lied to yourself and said, okay, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to go date all these people and I'll find my soulmate. And then at night, you're like, oh, this is my soulmate, right? Thank you. Oh, y'all are so sweet, right? Thank you for the likes. Y'all are so dope, right? All right, so let's see. So this is essentially helping you ascend, because once you like, this was with the choice. The choice is like, there's a card that says what brings you closer to your divine purpose, what takes you further away, or you're meant to have some sort of connection with them in the future or whatever. You have to be mindful of the idea, like how um you have to be mindful of what it is that you truly want. If you truly want this person, then working on you and empowering you is the best way to get there. Through a spiritual awakening, does that mean you have to close off your past? But what if you go through spiritual awakening? It doesn't mean that you have to close out your past. It just means that people who aren't ready to ascend with you aren't going to come. So you do lose relationships, right? You can't help it. It's and you usually lose your main relationships, in all honesty, because a lot of times you realize that they're karmic. That's why the person came in to awaken you, right? You both have ego. That's that narcissistic stuff. If she has an ego, then you have an ego too. You just have to figure out how they're triggering your ego, because essentially that's what they're doing. And some of y'all may feel stuck, or your person may feel stuck, right? Because they have to make this decision. They have to, I don't know, probably not. They seem to be triggering growth in you. You just don't like the growth that it's triggering because you don't have control. For you, this is about stepping into your divine feminine energy and releasing control. The divine feminine does not control, she attracts. She does not chase. She allows, she attracts to her what she wants, but that's only if she truly knows what she wants. That's why this dynamic is created. Because in the beginning, when the divine masculine energy comes towards you, instead of you doing, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Instead of you following your divine guidance, which is, oh, this is what I want, you hem haw around it. And so because of that, the divine masculine runs. And so the divine masculine runs, and so then the divine feminine starts chasing. And so because they're like, hold on, wait a minute, no, that's not how it was supposed to go. Well, that's what happens, because it's supposed to trigger in you the idea that you have to work extra hard for what you want, because you don't. Everything you want is attracted to you. Abundance, prosperity, it is your birthright, right? So you got the dark night of the soul, the tribe, and like I said, somebody feels stuck in this connection. They feel stuck whether they should move forward or whether they should stay. Metamorphosis, the dark night of the soul in the tribe, and this metamorphosis, you are on hot, you are like hotcakes, you are on fire. Your person is awakening, and you are awakening too. You are starting to live more authentically. By stepping up to who you truly are, you started to live more authentically, more in who you are, more who you're meant to be. You're no longer worried about other people. You're no longer worried about what other people are doing, but you are worried about this person. So don't get it twisted. So stop lying to yourself and acting like you're not. But the ideal of love and what love is has made you change the way that you see the world. And that's the point. That's the point. The point is to change the way you see the world because you've changed the way you see yourself. That's where the control lies because now you control yourself instead of trying to control other people, right? So your person is going through this metamorphosis. That could be another reason why they're quiet. You could have known this was going on. You could have said this was going to happen. They did not listen. So they don't want to tell you that they did not listen. They don't want to tell you that they was wrong. You could have said something about their karmic. They may not have ever told you that you were right, but you are, and they don't want you to know that. So right now, Spirit has intervened in the connection to get them to open up and see uh what this is truly all about, right? You got self-worth and mirroring. What did I say? Knowing what your self is worth is, no longer settling for less than you deserve. Your person is awakening as well and doing the same. Just remember, you've been awakened for a while. They're just now awakening. You've been awakening. Usually these situations last for a little bit, right? Even with the people who are together as youth and then they come back together, in their 50s and 60s, right? And 40s, right? That's still a cycle. That's still a time. Even though you were apart, secretly you still yearn for each other, even though you may not have known that what it was at the time. So you're both mirroring this wonderful energy of knowing what your self worth is and not settling for less. And that's what's causing this shift in this connection because this person is starting to see. By seeing their self, they're starting to see the world around them and the world that they've created. And for some, the world is good. For some, it's not. And that's no longer what they want because for many of them they're starting to recognize who you are and they know that they want you, right? Or the vice versa, you could be recognizing who your person is. You know that this is a soul connection because being away from them has made you yearn for them and desire them, and it's almost like you can feel them and they may be coming to you in your dreams. That's because this is who you're supposed to be with, right? Right. That's because there's something in them. There's something in you where you're not showing up for yourself, and there's something in them where they feel unworthy of you, and you feel unworthy of them because you're allowing it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my charger. My bad. Hold on. I hope I brought it downstairs. Hold on, y'all. Cause my phone's about to die. Okay, hold on, y'all. Cause my phone's about to die. I did not bring it downstairs. Hold on. Hold on. I'll be right back. My bad. I should be better prepared for this. I'm not. All right, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Well, shit. Hold on. I can't get it in. Hold on, y'all. My charger ain't shit. Push up, B. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying. This is what happened yesterday. Hold on, y'all. My charger ain't working. This is what happened yesterday, and my phone died. Okay. All right. Sorry, y'all. Thank y'all for the follow. All right. Okay. My bad. Where were we? All right. Thank you for the follow. If you're still on, sorry, y'all. Ooh, I know. I had to run up the steps. And I was walking today. Your girl ain't in feet. I got to get it together, right? Because it's about to be hot outside. And I'm about to be hot outside thicker than a snooker. Okay. All right. So we have signs. So your person is being guided back to you, right? They're being guided towards you. And they're being guided to say something to you. Like, I feel like for some of y'all, and he's in love with you too. He just needs to understand his self-worth first, right? So we have signs. So your person is getting signs to come towards you, especially with the ending of the other situation for some of y'all. For some of y'all, this person needs to come forward and tell you how they feel or tell you what they want from you. And they be thinking about you too. They ain't went nowhere. So with the soulmate, this person knows that they're your soulmate. This person could be in a connection with someone that could be years. It could have been with this person, 10, 20 years, whatever. And this person, that's like a soulmate. Even though it's a karmic soulmate, it's still a soulmate in a way that this person and them have built a life together. And so they could be afraid to leave that situation. Financial security. That person could take their money. They could be afraid that person's a gold digger. You probably told them the person was a gold digger and they didn't listen. What y'all said is a whole struggle. What you said. Lessons. But this is about learning lessons. Like, your person needs to learn that essentially what's going to come around is your person needs to understand this is the lesson. This is like what they get for right. This is like what they get for, I'm not going to say what they get, but this is what happens when you don't choose you first, right? So this person got in this situation with this person, has been in this situation for years, even though they haven't been even though they are not happy, they don't want to be together, but they've been complacent with each other, right? Oh, thank you for the likes, y'all. Y'all are so dope. Y'all be taking care of me. So because of this situation, right? And because this person didn't move when Spirit told them to move, because this person didn't get out when Spirit told them to get out, right? Now they're tasked with this choice of being in this situation, and being tasked with having to end it, because it's like they should have ended it a long time ago, but they didn't. And so now the Spirit is like recalling them. Oh, thank you. Yes. Show me some love, y'all. Y'all are dope. The Spirit is like telling them that essentially they have to move forward. Like, they have to move forward. They have to do what they need to do, and that will probably cause a tower moment in their life, and that's what they're afraid of. But it's like, because they didn't do it when they were supposed to, it's like Spirit brings the divine counterparts together, because there comes a time in your life where Spirit wants to know if you're going to choose love over fear. And essentially staying in this situation with the person is fear-based, because you don't want to be with them anymore. But because society has said you have to do this, or you have to conform, or you have money together, or whatever, you feel like you have to stay somewhere that you don't even want to be. Well, because of that ideal, Spirit is going to continue to make them uncomfortable until they
decide on their own to move forward. That's why it's important for you to take things off the table. That's why it's important for you to pull your energy back, and not in a mean way, because you want to send them loving, healing energy, but you have to pull your energy back, because this person, hey, what up? Hey, this person, you have to pull your energy back, because sometimes people need to understand your understand your absence to appreciate your presence, right? So before, they didn't understand how you connect, like you kept their relationship going because their desire and love for you and what you guys were doing on the side, whatever. Not saying all y'all were seeing them on the side or whatever, but just saying if you were, that was fueling them to be able to go back and to pour into this dead situation. So it's like they're starting to realize that that situation's been dead and you were keeping it alive because you were keeping them alive. But they don't know how to say that. Because essentially, if they admit that to themselves, now they have to do something about it. So I feel for some of y'all, your person is just watching you right now because they're afraid of coming forward to tell you essentially that you were right. Because if they tell you that you were right, now they have to make a choice and consciously do something about it. And that means they have to heal the inner child. And the inner child is what's making them afraid to take away and get rid of that comfort level. And this person could have children with their person. They could be afraid of what their children could think. But they're failing to see the bigger picture. They could have codependents, so they could have maybe their spouse doesn't work, or their baby mama, baby father, whatever, and so they take care of this. They take care of the home, and this person needs to be financially secure, and they know that this person will take all their money. But again, that's okay, because it's like this person could be focusing on, and for y'all cross watchers, which means you're the person, right? You could be focusing on what you're losing instead of focusing on what you're gaining, because that inner peace and happiness, it's not, you can't have like people say, it's like your home is already broken when this connection comes about, because it's making you create that change, right? And so that's the point of the that's the point of the connection, because it helps heal. Because as you heal your heart space and you know what love is, true love, and you experience it, you spread that out to everyone around you, right? So be mindful, right. And so they feel afraid, and they feel like they can't move forward because society will make them look bad. Society will say it's bad. Their kids will feel bad. Instead of understanding that once they pour into their self and do what their soul is calling them to do, everything else will work itself out, as long as they stay out of ego. But that's kind of hard to do. That's why that inner child is in there hiding away, because there's ego lessons here that need to be learned with this karmic, especially if your person has a karmic, and they could be worried about this person. They could be worried about their karmic taking money from them. They could be worried about their karmic spreading lies and what their kids will think, right? So they feel stuck. They feel stuck in a situation that they don't want to be, because they're afraid to make the move forward to do what they have to do. But justice is coming. Right, exactly. They will fake numbers because they can't let you know. They can't let you know. They don't want you to know that you're right, because once you say you're right, what are you supposed to do? You didn't make him feel bad. You did not make him feel bad. You are not in control of anybody else's feelings. Your truth is your truth. Don't let anybody make you feel like your truth is wrong. Now, sometimes your truth is distorted because of the feelings you had at the time or the emotions. That doesn't necessarily mean it's the authentic truth, but you're not responsible for anybody's feelings. So if you feel bad, he needs to get off his butt and do something about it. So this person has paused your connection. So if you're in no contact with this person, it's because they are, especially if they're in a situation with somebody else, they have paused your connection because they need to know what to do. This person wants to be with you. They are sad that things have to end the way they did. But for some of y'all, the person is right now in their energy of pause. They're in the hermit mode. Expect delays. So spirit is going to have to knock down their towers so that they can wake up. Look at that. And they are knocking down their tower with the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine's love is going to be what knocks down their towers, their walls that they're so think that they've built so so tall. So tall and high. All right, so how's this person? What's going on with the connection? We have, hold on, y'all. All right, let's see. With that 10 of Pentacles there, the Page of Wands again. So this person's energy is heavy over here with new and excitement. This person wants to come towards you. And for some of y'all, they're making a plan to do so. But right now, that means that things have to pause with you. Because they have to fix and end old situations to begin the new situation that you deserve. The answer is no. In the fall. So something could have happened in the fall between you and this person. You could think your person cheated on you. You could think your person, talked to someone or did something. For some of y'all, your person went back to a third party in the fall. And the cards is what? Let me tell y'all something. For some of y'all, your person could have went back to a third party in the fall. And this is literally what's the barrier to your connection. Is them being afraid. Look, and I said it and then the cards came out. Them being afraid to move from that situation. For some of y'all that do on again, off again, they could be afraid to, with the return on the bottom of the deck, shut it up. What did I say? This is the barrier. This is the barrier to your return. This person has to release their fears and they're awakening. They're awakening to them slowly but surely because being in the connection with this other person, while they are tolerating it, they don't like it. Exactly what you said. Because he was ready. And see, but there you go blocking people. That's why I stopped blocking people. That's why I stopped blocking people. Y'all just be blocking people just to be blocking people. No, you only block people when their energy... Well, I guess if the energy is to irritate your soul, that's okay. But... sometimes y'all just be blocking people because y'all mad and y'all get in an argument. And then y'all mad because y'all done broke up. And then it's... don't be blocking people. Well, you should probably unblock them. Especially if you want them to contact you. How they supposed to... Well, like you said, your person creates another app. So never mind. You don't got to unblock him. But some people not going to do that. Because some people think that's crazy. So some people not going to do that. Not saying it's crazy. Not saying it's not crazy. Just saying that some people is not going to do that, right? And that's okay. So for some of y'all, your person has to awaken to their ego. And they don't freaking want to, right? They have big dreams. They have big dreams. And for those dreams to come to pass, they have to end old situations and balance the scale with you first. And that's what they're afraid to do. For some of y'all, your person is very afraid to move towards you. For some of y'all, I'm getting at your person's an asshole. I'm sorry I got that. As I was scrolling through the cards. I was like, for some of y'all, your person is a straight asshole. Now, that's preventing them from moving forward towards you because of their ego, right? And so it is what it is, right? But you love the asshole. It is what it is. It's all right. We love who we love, right? Like you said, old girl said, and now stuck thinking about the little cheater every day. That's all right, too. You know what I mean? Sometimes they got to get it together. People have to understand our absence to understand our presence, right? And so sometimes, you know, I got strongly the knees, a little asshole. Woo! And you want to move on so bad, but you so in love, you cannot. And it is what it is. Leave the divine feminine and the divine masculine stuck thinking about the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And that's all the divine masculine is thinking about is the divine feminine. And the divine feminine is thinking about the divine masculine. Because there are certain lessons and things that they have to do. He ain't lost no number. Why you tell him to lose your number when you don't want him to lose your number? You just wanted him to keep messaging you. But then if he would have kept messaging you, you'd have been like, stop messaging me. You so crazy. You a stalker. Then he would have been putting subs on social media talking about when you tell people to leave you alone and they don't listen. See, that's why he didn't do that. You don't want to leave him alone. You just want him to act right. But he's not going to act right, so you can't leave him alone. I know. Yep. I know. That's that asshole. Be that boy. Be the ones you love. Be the biggest. You be like, ain't that about a bitch? Hey, thank you for joining us. Hit a like, follow me, do something, show your love, reciprocity. I'm doing a love energy read. All right, so we got the Empress card. Right. So, stand in your divine feminine energy. Divine feminine, stand in your divine feminine energy. Also, the divine, look, we got the divine feminine card and the divine feminine card. The divine feminine, for one, is standing in her energy. She's not on her bullshit. Back up on my bullshit. No, you're not. You're not on your bullshit, right? Right. Exactly. Because they know, because it's like a thing. You can't help it. You gotta more so appreciate the purpose. You gotta go within. Yeah, you go in the stages. It's like, fuck them, I hate them. I'm actually gonna upload this video to YouTube, and I don't know if I can cuss in the video, so I have to be mindful of that. It's dope. I did not know this, but they save your lives, and then it doesn't show any of the comments. I don't know where I've been at all this time. I could have been doing this whole freaking time. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, so for some of y'all, your person is thinking about you heavily. So I have to be mindful of my cussing, but it's like, forget them. Then it's like, oh, that my baby when triggered of a memory or something crazy. They do something crazy like you block them and they make up a fake account to contact you. Then, you know what I mean? Then they talk to you for a little bit. Then they can't talk to you no more because they got so much going on with the third party because they play games too much. Instead of leaving them because they're afraid, they stay with them because it's comfortable. And so then it creates this dynamic of where 1 minute it's a roller coaster of emotions. I can't stand you. You get on my nerves. But then when they come around, it's like, oh, I miss you. I love you. And they do the same thing. And it get on your last stinking nerves. So you have the Divine Feminine, the Empress. You got the Two of Pentacles. This person is trying to balance. Their insecurities and who you are. It's like you may be too much for them. Not in a bad way. It's just that it's not in a bad way. It's just that you are very strong. You are very independent and they feel like you don't need them for anything. That's why it's very important though that you stand in your divine feminine energy, right? Because the divine feminine knows that she can do anything that she sets her mind to. So she knows that she does not need anyone, but she does know what she wants. And what she wants, she attracts, right? By knowing she's worthy of it. So she's not going to settle for less than she deserves. And it's time for the divine masculine energy to step their game up. So this person is in their heart and their head. They can't choose between what society's telling them they should do and what they really want to do because they're afraid. Right. And that's the worst, because that's the worst. When you need someone, you could lie to yourself and be like, oh, I'm just doing this because I need them or whatever. But when you want them, baby, sheesh, your body wants them with their heart, mind, and soul, right? All right, so we have the Page of Wands again. So the Page of Wands has come out in each one of these, in the collective's person, and in the energy of the reading, right? Excitement and curiosity. This person is staying away from you at this moment because they can't handle thoughts of you. They want to be, I feel like for some of y'all, your person is making way towards you. They're trying to, hey, thanks for the follow, y'all. Yes, make sure y'all follow me. Don't forget to follow me. What up, y'all? Thanks for the likes. Y'all are dope. But for some of y'all, this person, this person is making way towards you. They had to put you on hold. And for some of y'all, your person got caught. Right. And you can move on whenever you want to. The problem is they always gonna have a piece of your heart. So you're not really moving on because again, you gotta decide what makes you happy and what you really want, right? And so you have to be mindful. For some of y'all, your person was caught messaging with you or caught talking to you or something. And that's why they had to put a pause on this. This is why they had to go ghost. But since they've been ghost, they definitely understand who they want to be with. Now it's a matter of them figuring out what the heck to do about it. All right, let's see. Tower, divine intervention. What I say earlier, the divine intervened. The divine intervened because this person needed a kick in their ass. And now this person has to make a decision. This person has to make a decision. Otherwise, things would have went on and continued how they were. And it's like, no, this person needed, like, the divine needed to step in because this person needs to decide what they want. For some of y'all, it will be what it is. That could be very well. And they probably made them block you. They're trying to be, but if they're with someone else, they can be right now. Yeah, because he wanted to be with you. So you should have went with him instead of letting him stay with the new chick. Well, you can't really let him. But you should have said you wanted him back then. Four of Cups. Your person feels like they missed the opportunity with you. But they're awakening and they know your worth now. They're just battling their ego to... Like your person is battling their ego. They want to tell you that they messed up. They want to tell you they fucked up. Hey, what up? Thank you for joining. Thank you for the follows, y'all. Thank you for the likes. Y'all are dope. For some of y'all, your person does not... The biggest hurdle to this situation is your person's ego. Your person's ego is hurt. But that's what happens. The divine masculine is usually the divine masculine energy, and the connection has a damaged divine masculine energy because of childhood. So your damaged divine masculine energy and the divine feminine that makes you overly control, theirs is overly submissive. And so but you don't want to overly control. Usually to be honest, in these twin flame connections, let me tell you where it goes wrong. It always goes wrong around communication. Communication is 100% important in all relationships in your life, but the way that you communicate is more important, because if you're communicating based off of you're not getting your point across. If you're communicating based off of what they understand or how they are, then you'll get further in your situation. So for some of y'all, you're trying to make like a king of swords, someone who's very closed off emotionally, who does not like to deal with their emotions. You were trying to get them to tell you what you already knew. But because they didn't and you walked away, this person has now triggered their spiritual awakening. Like that had to happen. So don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. It had to happen to get you where you wanted to be. Right. Yeah, because they know once that's out, now you have to do something about it. If you keep somebody in the dark, if you keep somebody in the dark about how you feel, then there's always an option there. It's always an open door. Once you tell someone how you feel, if it's not reciprocated, then that situation is over. So that's why the divine masculine runs and the divine masculine doesn't communicate, because it's easier for them to have you kind of in that door open, door closed, like in between phase, than it is to say, this is what I want, and you to run again. Because the divine feminine energy always runs first. So we have the Five of Pentacles. And what I say, so your person has paused the situation, and a lot of the collective feels like they are out in the cold because they don't know what's going on, right? Some of y'all been blocked for a month and you ready to pull up at their house. Don't pull up at their house, or at least if you do, don't tell them I told you to do that, okay? Because I did not say pull up at their house. I said you want to energetically. You want to energetically pull up on them. We have the King of Wands. So we've had the Queen and King of Wands come out. This person is a visionary leader. This person had big plans for you in this situation. Right. Do not pull up. Do not pull up. That's what I just said. Do not pull up. King of Wands. For some of y'all, the divine masculine energy feels very attracted to you. They feel very inspired by you. They are seeing things in a different perspective. some of them do want you to pull up. If you used to acting crazy, wild out. No, I'm just kidding. Don't put, I don't know, wild out. Shit. What's the worst that can happen? Shit, wild out. I saw, no, I'm just kidding. Don't put that on me. Do not put that on me. All right. Yes, they have big plans. So for some of y'all, your person had big plans even though they never told you. So they were already working on, look at that. And the Two of Wands came out again. So there is a lot of mirroring here. What you want your I know, y'all sitting over there talking about that. I said it pull up. I didn't say get your ass arrested. I did not say that. I did not say that. Hey, they ain't gotta like it. They ain't gotta like it. They not gonna like it. It ain't about liking it. It's about you rolling up. Because some of y'all get bad about it and they wanted you to roll up. Some of y'all, they want you to take your space back. They like, come and get me. No, that's chasing. Don't do that. Well, I don't know. If you used to showing up and popping up and be like, this my man, and they want you to pop up and be like, this my man. What we gonna do? What's going on? And then they gotta go and then they gotta act like they want to stay and then the person leaves, right? And so and so that's essentially what they want. So for some of y'all, your person really does, like, they really thought that their person would leave. And then since their person hasn't left, I know, right? I'm sorry. I got way too invested in that, y'all. I got way too invested, right? Because I saw people, as soon as she said jail, I was like, no, don't pull up. But then some of y'all, they like, pull up. You know what I mean? All right. So, but for some of y'all, your person thought that getting caught with you, especially if they got caught, they thought that would help the situation, like the person would leave. Right. What you said. Right. And so, like, your person thought that their person would leave the situation, but what happens, right? Women are enamored with man's words. That's why the divine counterpart connection is right. See, I know they know you be passing by too. The divine masculine is good with words. The divine feminine is good with feelings. So the thing is, when the divine feminine comes in contact with their true divine masculine, the divine masculine has a lot of feelings that the divine feminine can feel. That's how you know your person is your person. You can feel them, right? And so for you two, like, especially you and your divine counterpart, you guys are connected. And this person is trying to figure out how to come back towards you. There's something you don't know. And I feel like that's what you don't know. Even though this person is quiet, even though they may look like it's all rainbows and sunshines and they planning trips to Cabos or whatever, your person is planning an exit strategy. And that's what they want you to know, even though you don't know. They want you to, like, for some of y'all, your person could be hinting. They're trying to figure out what you want so they can figure out how to give it to you. Like, if this is worth that or not. Right. Nope, it was y'all two together. It was y'all souls merging in the 5D. Right, he will. What up, Sean? Give me a follow, Sean. Thank you for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. The 5D is where you meet. That's the dream state. That's the meditation. You know, where you come in and your person comes in and and look at this, the dang emperor. Look what I say. What I say, what I say. Yes, if y'all resonate with me and y'all watching, I got a whole bunch of people watching. I hope y'all's dropping a like, because I do give free mini reads, and my mini reads is on point, just like my readings are. If y'all been on before, y'all know I do not play. But your emperor, and it's coming out with the divine feminine. It's coming out in the same spot. What did I say? Your divine masculine has a plan. He's a little bit of a jerk though, because he's not telling you on purpose. Right? The actions and feelings never match. That's what I said. Do not listen to their actions. Listen to the way you're feeling your body. You now know it's different because you felt other connections with other people and it never felt like this. That's how you know, because it's different. You feel it. Yes, this person is going to bring in some sort of balance, some sort of equality. Nine of Wands. If they come in real hot, put them out. No, I'm just kidding. If they come on, right. They think one way, like unlike women. Men are already there's a plan. They already had a plan. So you could have been going off on them and they could have been setting up the stage to make the exit. The thing is they aren't emotional thinkers, so they don't move on emotions. And that's something that you have to respect in their journey, right? That's why some of y'all, your person comes in hot, but they leave cold. So they come in very hot, they want you, they want your body, they tell you all these wonderful things. You can feel it, but then after they leave, they don't talk to you much, or they ghost you or whatever, because it's too overwhelming for them. Well, then deal with them. You've met two people, but how come right. We can mess it up by intervening. And if you met two people and their humanity is better, then why aren't you dating those two people? Don't force, right. Don't force 100% it. Let the divine timing is at play. Just because it's not happening on your time does not mean the divine already has something going on behind the scenes. They always do. You can feel it. It's called anxiety. That's why when you feel anxiety, you don't know what's going on, but something is coming. And with this storm warning and this tower card, this person could have already, their person could want a divorce. This person, if they could have been caught with you, this person could be like, their person could be like telling them that they'll expose them and they don't want that. And so there's just all these different things that could be going on that you don't even know about behind the scenes. Because their anxiety is bad. When your anxiety starts acting up, there's something you're not addressing. But sometimes it's not even you. Sometimes it's just them wanting to reach out to you and they're afraid. Let it flow or let it go. Well, to let it flow, you got to let it go. Because you got to be willing to go. And when I was doing the deck earlier, attachment was in there. You got to be willing to move how the universe moves you. And it's going to move you and bend you in uncomfortable ways. Oh, you don't have to be. Y'all in the same 5D state. Y'all in the same headspace. You don't have to be. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to be in the same space to feel them. Your person finds you so nurturing. We always get this Queen of Pentacles. I always get this in every Love Collective reading. Y'all's person finds you so nurturing, right? Release without the expectation of them returning. Release to know that release. You can have the expectation that you want to have the expectation that whatever's coming to you is for your highest good. You can have the expectation that they're coming to you, but you release the way that it comes, because you have to release it to let it do its own thing, because it can come in the weirdest way. Like, you think, oh my God, they've been together this long, there's no way this would ever be together until their kids are 15. I got people who are like, oh, I know my husband's sick, or I know my wife's sick and she's gonna die. And so then, when we're like in our 50s and 60s, and spirit's like, oh no, I'm gonna drag you through heck and back, because you got to make this decision. You ain't gonna wait for other things. I will make things happen so you have no choice but to move how you need to move. Now, that could take 6 months. That could take 6 years. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, that's why this could be a high school sweetheart from when you were 18 years old. This could be 20, 30 years later when they come back into your life. So, right, the divine already has control. The divine is going to do what it does. If we try to control it, then we can detour the master plan, and which causes delays, and nobody wants those. Or that adjustments are required. Nobody wants those either. I get those cards in the Moonology card. I've been getting them a couple times. I got them when I got a job, so I wasn't with it. All right, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, right? Your person finds you very nurturing. The Ace of Wands, the spark. You've lightened this. You've lit this spark underneath them that they didn't have with their counterpart. You made them feel again. You lit their feelings. Okay. Maybe in a nasty way, but that's all right too, right? They know that you're the Queen of Cups. Yeah, if you need to message him, don't put any expectations on the reply. You can always message your person. You can tell them warm, sweet, loving things. You can lift them words of encouragement. You could just tell them what you need to tell them. The problem comes in when you expect them to reply, because sometimes that message may be the only thing they get that they need, for the day, right? Right, because what I say, this could be your high school sweetheart coming back later. You can't get it together because y'all was afraid then, which is why y'all aren't together, and you're afraid now. So you got to make sure that you're not getting triggered and moving according to the way they move. They probably have a different, you guys have a different love type. You're not used to it. Right, right, exactly. The childhood wounding kick in. Right, right, exactly. And that's all right. You can get annoyed, but that's your annoyance. It's not your annoyance to take out on them because you expect them to respond. If you expected them to respond, if you expect a response, then do not text. If you're okay with texting and not getting a response, then that's fine because you're not going to get one. And then you're just causing yourself, you're just trying to seek validation and you're causing yourself to get hurt. Right. Journal. Yes. Right. Right. What you said. Listen, I'm sorry. I did not mean to laugh. I did not mean to laugh. Okay, but listen, what I say about blocking people, y'all just be blocking. They just be blocking because they want you to jump through hoops. Don't jump through hoops. Right, definitely. Hold on, wait, hold on. Okay, she can't have an engagement ring. That's okay. It depends on what you're going to respond. No, not for you. Well, I don't know. If your person is your person, um, that claim, I don't know. You may need to figure out what's going on because if they told you they got a ring, it sounds like they want you to give them one. I don't know. Okay, well, there you go, blocking. Now, if you got to block people, what I say, if you got to block people to get them out of your, like, mental mind space, that's okay. But do not block people and then ask spirit to bring them to you. Because now you talking about bring them to me by any means necessary and they got to jump through hoops to get to me. That's not, spirit's not with that. They're not having that. Right, right. Trying to get your attention, exactly. And your person could have got caught for you. Your person could have got caught. I kind of feel like though if your person said they got an engagement ring, they trying to get an engagement ring from you. So don't play with them, right? Right, one. It's all right. I don't know. What I say, he thinks it's because I want him to come in person. If you block him and he feels like you blocked him because he wants you, because you want him to come in person, then you should probably stop blocking him. Right. Well, I don't know. You should probably stop blocking him. Because he said when you block, that means you want me to pull up. So, skirt. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, they be blockity block. Especially when they have, if they're in a third party connection. They just be blocking and then give fake accounts and fake numbers. They be doing the most, yo. And it's just like, just tell me how you feel and I'll be willing to work something out with you. But they can't do that because that's control. So there you go. So we got the they do. They are way, you got to think of them like, like boys. They need praise. Men work best off of praise. That's what they're like a dog. Not in that sense. Some of them could be a dog, but not like that. Yes, but when you get a man that's afraid of communication and vulnerability, you have to be mindful because you're afraid of communication and vulnerability too. You're mirroring each other. You just have to figure out what way, because you could be pretending to yourself that you are communicative, but you're only communicating what you want, because when they are quick to be like, did you miss me? You're like, no. Do you want me? You're like, no. So that's the same thing, because they're now asking for that validation and you're not giving it to them on purpose. Well, but you don't have to continue to press them. If you have to nag them, then there's something in them, like they want you to nag them. That's like a learned behavior. Because most people, but you could also not be telling what you want. You could be pointing out their flaws instead of telling them what you want. It's one thing to be like, I need you to, so if I would like you to text me, what would be a good acceptable amount of text? Like, I would like you to text me, if you're engaged with someone, if you could text me, twice a week, that would be great. If you text me less than that, then I get in my feelings and feel like you don't care about me. That's different from being like, you'll never respond back when I text you. You don't ever answer my text. Like, that's defensive. That creates defensiveness. And what we have to understand as the divine feminine, we often come towards the divine masculine defensively, pointing fingers instead of opening the divine masculine to what we need, because then they can deliver it, right? So for the connection we have with the Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck with that balancing scale, shut it up. The divine has stepped in because you're for a lot of y'all, ooh, look at that. So and the Lover's card, shut it up. So we have the Eight of Cups, Judgment, which is divine intervention again. The Two of Cups, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, and the Lovers. So for some of y'all, your person is, you right, you thought you were communicating. And so did they, right? And so did they. I was giving you space. He said I didn't ask for it. Right. Exactly. Because you didn't come. You got to communicate. Don't run from it now that it's what you like. Don't run from it now that it's what you want. It's like, don't ask the universe to bring you what you want and then run from it. So even just like with my gift, right? So I've helped awaken so many people, and so many people are doing so many things with their loving gift, right? But as I started helping more people and awakening more people, I started getting a lot of people around me changing and becoming envious. And I realized I couldn't trust people because people were opportunists. It's just before they didn't have an opportunity. Now they do, right? And so they were taking that opportunity to take advantage of my energy, to take advantage of what I was trying to do. So in that case, right, I had to understand that made me afraid to move forward. I had to come to the realization that the more people around me, the more people I can't trust. And as a Leo, I'm very loyal, right? And so I can put my loyalty in the wrong people. And so I had to really start seeing people for who they were. Even though I have this gift, I still see people how they show me, right? But that's the problem. People aren't who they show you. Right, you was triggered and shut down, and then you surprised because then they were talking about, well, what's wrong, and you talking about nothing. How are you supposed to fix something if somebody asks you what's wrong and you tell them nothing? It's not gonna get fixed. That's setting them up to fail. That's toxic, and it sets them up for fail, right? So we got the Queen of Pentacles nurturing, the Ace of Wands. So like I said, we got the King and Queen of Wands on the table, which is about passion, right? And so this person for some of y'all, if you've been intimate with this person, I say this every Love Collective, your person is on fire for you, okay? I don't know what y'all be doing to these, right, what you said, gang. Oh, thank you for sharing my video. Y'all so dope. I don't know what you did to this person, but I'm going to tell you right now, no. This person is like thinking about you like crazy, right? So we have the Seven of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Swords, but they're afraid. So the bottom, the thing that you guys are marrying, the one thing that the collective and their person are marrying, soulmates, divine counterparts, twin flames, whatever it is fear. You have to get to the bottom of the fear. Whatever fear it is that's in you right now is what's causing this situation to kind of stall, because you may even be afraid to move forward, but you have to move forward because there may be things and lessons that you have to learn before you two can come into union together. And by staying stagnant and not moving, you might have had big goals and dreams and you thought they were going to be with this person, or you thought this person was going to be there, and they will, just not in the way you thought. Right, yes, because you all, twin flames share the same trauma with their twin. Oftentimes we don't know it though, because the divine masculine doesn't speak about their trauma. Yeah, that's the divine connection, and that's why you messed it up when you got triggered. That's why you messed it up when you got triggered, right? Well, you're going to feel, but anytime you feel anxiety is fear. And it's 1222 here. So I'm glad you caught that. 222. So again, this is about your empowerment, going within your divine purpose. But remember that your anxiety is nothing but fear. Anxiety is fear. When your body is afraid and it fills you with anxiety of things you don't know, that's just fear of the unknown. So we have gossip. That came out first. So somebody talking smack about somebody. You could be talking smack about your person, so just be mindful that you're not talking smack about them because they're not talking to you. Speak loving words into they. Okay, spirit. It is because the fear, right? That's why you want to journal, because it's a trigger. Your trauma has thousands of emotional triggers because it happened as a child. So throughout your entire time from when your trauma first happened to when you became whatever age you are now, whether you're a child, whether you remember it or not, it's weaved all these emotional triggers in you, and that's how your life has been ran by those emotional triggers ever since you were younger, right? So this person knows that you're their destiny, but there are obstacles in the way, and that's other situations, soulmate situations that they have to end because they are going to have to end those situations to create something new with you, and that's where the fear comes in, right? They could be in their man cave again, not speaking, but they are thinking about you. Serendipity. Exactly. I've been in that situation. That's what happened with me and my twin. And it's a lie that carried weight for 16 years that I didn't even know about for about 3 or 4. So we have serendipity. That's the thing. There's a lot of but because of that lie because of that lie though, now they have this unhealthy attachment or unhealthy ideal of you due to the wounds that were triggered by that lie. And they have to unlearn that comfort zone that they've lived in, that you're this, you're that, you did this, you did that, to be able to come towards you, right? And bitterness. So we started with gossip and we ended with bitterness. So your person could be a little bitter. Your person is a little narcissistic, which is why they could be a little bitter. If you walked away from them, they could be a little bit of an asshole. Remember, the best way to play, right, Virgos, the best way to play with the narcissist is not to play at all. Narcissists hate when you don't give them attention. But that's a toxic trigger. What did I say? Karmic. So your person who could be dealing with a karmic situation, they could be a little bitter towards the karmic. Their karmic could be bitter towards them, especially if they know about you. But ultimately, they're insecure. And because of this bitterness, they have conflict within. That's that 2 of Pentacles. That's that trying to find balance between their heart and what they love and what they truly want in life. And that's what they have to figure out. To them, they think they're stuck. To them, they think that, like, for some they think it's the best of both worlds, for some they want their cake and eat it too, but for most of them they were just afraid, and so it played out in different ways. And it's not that they're confused because they've been in a situation with someone and what did I say? What we say as men are emotional thinkers, they're very logical thinkers, so they can build a foundation with someone and not really love them, but they feel like because they love you and they come to you or they talk to you or they give you attention because you know they love you, like that's enough, right? And so there comes a point where the divine feminine says, wait a minute, that's not enough for me and I want more out of life. And then she goes away, but then she's sad because she thinks the divine masculine is going to instantly pop up, and that's not how it works. Because you go away, they get afraid, and so they have to slowly build that foundation to get you back. And they don't know how to do that. So the situation often ends because of some sort of storm. All right. So your person is trying their best to get back to you. For some of y'all, your person is going to offer you this love and this new beginning. Some of y'all, your person knows that they made a mistake by staying with the karmic and staying in the karmic situation, but they don't know what the heck to do about it because they could have kids. They could have financial obligations with the person. So they could be afraid to leave that situation because they know that person could financially ruin them, right? So just be mindful of that. Just be mindful for some of y'all, but your person does love you very much and they do feel like you're their soulmate. No, he's not playing you. No, he's not playing you. You can feel him. Y'all astral projected. Nah, he's thinking about you the way you're thinking about him. Problem is, he got to end old situations to start a new one with you. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try to go live again tonight for to do another Love Collective reading for my folks that work at night. Because when I said it yesterday, some people were like, "Oh, I work during the day," and so work during the day, and I was like, "Oh crap, let me go live at night." So I would try to go back on live tonight. If not, I should be on live tomorrow doing mini reads. But I'm gonna try to use my videos for YouTube. So, all right, y'all, thank you so much. But your person is gonna come back to you, but it's in divine timing for a lot of y'all. Take things slow if you're already talking to them, because this is a divine connection and they are manifesting it, right? Thank you. On point as always. Hey, I'm at work now. Hey, thank you for watching me at work. I really need to upload these, I guess, to TikTok too. I mean, to Instagram too. I don't know what I be thinking, y'all. I'm sorry, my bad. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope. Catch me later. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you for always talking to each other. We are building a community here. I just dropped a video. It's messages from your person, so go read that. Thank you. Oh, make sure you follow me, y'all. Oh, y'all are so sweet. Make sure you follow me, guys, and watch my videos, messages from your person. It might be some things that you need to hear today, right? And then I'm gonna drop later on. I answered a question of what's the difference between twin flames and karmics. So I'm going to drop that video too. So, all right, y'all. Thank you so much. Have a good day. And I will talk to you later.